Hey guys, just about to prepare a really quick and easy dinner pizza. We've been out in the sun all day, so I couldn't really be bothered doing anything fancy, and I have these pizza bases in the freezer for this exact purpose. So what I've got here is, the reason I've done half and half is because I didn't have enough of one, so I just split it up. But this is a peanut satay sauce, and this is an amazing sauce. It keeps really well in the fridge, and it's so easy to make. So you put in, you chop up some onion, fry it in some oil with garlic, and then you add, like, I don't know, depending on how much you want to make, like maybe 5 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then take it off the heat and stir in the peanut butter. Add in a bit of water, maybe half a cup, and a bit of splash of vinegar, splash of lemon juice, put some chili in there or whatever you want to spice it up, and then put it on a really low heat and let it simmer, and then just keep stirring it until it's thickened up, and then boom, that's it. It's really nice in like spring rolls, like Vietnamese rolls as well. But yeah, it's my favourite for pizza. And the other half is just a tomato paste that I made. Like I said, I've got heaps of tomatoes at the moment, so I just fried them really slowly and reduced them down to a paste. So it's just pure tomato. So yeah, that's my base. And what I've got here is got some silver beet out of the garden. I just covered some zucchini out of the garden. I just covered it in corn flour and fried it in oil, garlic, bit of chili and some soy sauce. Just made it go nice and crispy. Got tomatoes out of the garden, red onion, white onion, and that's a vegan mozzarella. Now the trick with putting greens on is to always put it on first. That way they don't go all crispy and dry and burn, basically. So yeah, you always put them on first, and then everything else on top, you know, all the moisture kind of carries down and it's all held in. And then yeah, I'd usually put the cheese on next. The cool thing with the satay base is it's already quite oily and salty, so you don't really need cheese, but I had some, so I'm just going to put it in. Then I'd usually put like my main sort of topping, which today is zucchini because that's just what I had. I'd do tofu the same and put it on, or if you have like vegan sausages or whatever, you can chop them up and put them on. You can use chickpeas, pumpkin. Like I say, whatever you happen to have, you can just chop up and put on. You usually have to cook it first though. And then I'll put on the onion. Onion on pizza is so good because it cooks just enough to be sweetened, not too bitter. And then I've got the tomatoes. Oh, I've also got red capsicum chopped up in there, so I'll pop them both on. Cherry tomatoes are amazing on pizza because they're so nice and sweet. And when you cook them, they just burst with flavour. It's amazing. So, look, I managed to get all of that onto one pizza. I don't think you want to overtop your pizzas because then they just end up falling apart, and you don't want too much going on because otherwise you can't really tell what's even on there. And also it can kind of get a bit soggy, and then yeah, it's never nice. And this is just lemon juice. Again, lazy cheats way. Sprinkle that on. I'm going to put on some salt. And some pepper. Actually that says rock salt, but it is pepper, honestly. And again, my fave, smoked paprika. It's so amazing when you just sprinkle it on top like this. And I've preheated the oven to about 200. I'm probably going to put it on fan bake because I find that gets it nice and crispy. nothing on there really needs to cook, so you're just wanting to crisp up the base and kind of melt the cheese and blend it all together. So chuck that in. Also, it's good to put the pizza near the bottom of the oven, because like I say, you're really only cooking the base, which, because I've already bought it pre-made, it's already cooked as well, so all you want to do is crisp it up. And then I'll chuck that on for like 10 minutes, and that should be that. So yeah, try this at home and hope you enjoy.